Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new, welcome. I am your little darling narrator, and on this channel, I read stories. Not just any stories, but I think I read some really great stories for the young readers. And if you are not subscribed to this channel, I strongly recommend you go ahead and you subscribe, because all we do here are read good stories for the young readers. And if there's any story that you like, don't forget, hit that like button. That just helps this channel, and we appreciate all the support that we've been getting. So stay tuned. The name of this story is called Author Babysits by Mark Brown. And this is a request from Michael Kennedy. Thank you so much, Michael, for your request. If you would like to make a request, all you have to do is go to Facebook, and if you put in the little darling narrator, you should come across my page. And then from there, all you have to do is submit a request, and you might just hear it read on the channel. Stay tuned. Arthur's sister, DW, had a problem.
The Tribble Twins are visiting again, and they're driving me crazy,
she said.
They're everywhere I go.
Oh, they can't be that bad, said Arthur.
How would you know?
said DW. Later that afternoon, Arthur and DW took Kate for a walk.
Look!
shouted the Tribble Twins.
There's DW!
Oh no, said DW.
Quick, let's hide!
Mrs. Tribble looked worried. I'm in a terrible pickle, she said. I need a sitter for my grandsons tonight, and I can't find one anywhere.
Arthur can do it,
said DW.
He babysits me all the time.
Oh, Arthur, you're a lifesaver, said Mrs. Tribble. I'll call your mother and set it up right now. Babysitting is such a big responsibility, said Arthur. I'm a little nervous. You'll do a fine job, said Mother. We'll be right here if you want to call us, said Father. Here's my crash helmet, said DW. You'll need it. Why? asked Arthur. Are you coming along? You think I'm trouble? said DW. Just wait. On the way, Arthur walked by the sugar bowl. Hey, Arthur, called Buster. Where are you going? I'm on my way to babysit for Mrs. Tribble, said Arthur. Not the terrible Tribble Twins, gasped Prunella. My sister babysat for them once, and once was enough. You can always bag out, said Buster, while you're still alive. Don't worry, said Francine. It will be just like babysitting DW and baby Kate. Arthur remembered what that was like. Now he was really worried. Mrs. Tribble was waiting for Arthur. I'm so glad you're here, she said. And so are the twins. This is little Tommy in red, and Timmy's in blue. Almost bedtime, darlings. I'll be back soon. Very soon, I hope, said Arthur. Nighty-night, Grammy, said the twins sweetly. She's gone, shouted the twins. Playtime! No, bedtime, said Arthur. We're not sleepy, said Timmy. The phone rang. It was DW. I called with some advice, she said. Calm them down with a quiet game, like cards. Thanks, said Arthur. Bye. How about a nice quiet game of cards? asked Arthur. Great, said the twins. We know a really good card game, said Tommy.
52 pickup,
they screamed. Just then, the phone rang again. It was DW.
Sounds like they're out of control, she said. You need to show them who's boss.
Thanks a lot, said Arthur.
Let's play cowboys,
said Tommy. I'll be the sheriff, said Arthur, because I'm the boss.
And we'll be the bad guys,
said Timmy. The next time the phone rang, Timmy answered it.
Arthur can't come to the phone right now, he said. He's all tied up. Time for hide and seek,
called Tommy.
You'll never find us.
When Arthur finally got loose, he searched and searched. If I don't find them soon, he thought, I'll be in big trouble. Just then, the phone rang again.
What's going on over there?
asked DW.
Shouldn't they be in bed?
I can't talk now, said Arthur. I'm looking for the twins.
You mean you lost them?
shouted DW. Not exactly, he said. I just can't find them.
You're in really big trouble,
said DW.
What are you going to do?
Just then, Arthur noticed the curtains wiggling. You'll see, he said. I sure hope I find them before the Swamp Thing does, he added loudly. Swamp Thing? asked Tommy from behind the curtain. Yes, the one that comes out on nights just like tonight, Arthur said. Sit down, and I'll tell you about it. Arthur used his spookiest voice. Once, in a dark, spooky swamp, there lived a horrible, big, slimy, stinky green swamp thing, he began. You mean like a monster? Tommy asked meekly. Exactly, said Arthur, with long, sharp teeth. And the swamp thing realized it was very, very hungry, said Arthur. It left the swamp in search of dinner. What did it like to eat? Timmy asked in a shaky voice. Boys, said Arthur, especially twin boys. The twins moved closer to Arthur. The swamp thing began to moan from hunger, continued Arthur, until it came to a big old house, just like this one. I hear footsteps, cried Timmy. It's only your imagination, said Arthur. Want to sit on my lap? Well, just for a minute, said Timmy. Slowly, whispered Arthur. With its big, slimy green hand, the swamp thing opened the front door. I smell dinner, it said. It licked its lips.
Help!
Screamed the twins.
It's coming in our front door,
yelled Timmy. Just then, the door did open, and the lights went on. I'm home, said Mrs. Tribble. And look at my little angels. Arthur must be a wonderful babysitter. He's not scared of anything, said Timmy. And he tells great stories too, said Tommy. We want him to babysit again. The twins hugged Arthur goodnight. Then Mrs. Tribble paid Arthur and thanked him for doing such a fine job. When Arthur got home, DW was still up. You're home early, she said. Did you get fired? No, said Arthur. Babysitting isn't so bad. Mrs. Tribble thinks I'm pretty good at it. Now she wants me to babysit the twins every afternoon right here at our house. And
Since you know so much about babysitting, you can help.
Well, that ends our story. And Arthur once again finds himself in a pickle. But guess who threw him under the bus again? You got it, his sister DW. Now, when Mrs. Tribble, asked if he could do it, and she's like, yeah, he can do it, he actually rose to the challenge and accepted it and said he would do it. Now, not many of us who would know twins or really, really rambunctious, active twins would say, yeah, I would babysit the twins. Most would say, nope, can't do it. But Arthur, he rose to the challenge. Now, what he was able to do was not just rise to the challenge, but he was able to be triumphant. He was successful because he was able to get the twins to be calm. And that was one of the things that DW didn't think he could do, because did you notice? She was constantly calling the whole time he was babysitting and giving her free advice and just being nosy. No other way to say that, just being nosy. But when Arthur finally realized that when he was able to kind of draw them in, the twins, with a scary story, he was able to just ride that out until Mrs. Tribble came home, and she was appreciative of it. The twins really loved it and want him to babysit again. And this time, what did he do? He not only accepted the challenge, but he kind of pulled DW under the bus with him. So this was definitely an all's well that ends well situation. Well, until next time, my young readers, I am your little darling narrator, out.